Hey everybody!
Hey guys!
We're gonna talk about a rumor today.
I like this rumor.
Yeah, and we don't usually like to talk about rumors, but there's this rumor that Disney might be adding an Indiana Jones themed land,
which will be amazing,
to the Animal Kingdom. Yeah, if there's any truth to this rumor, we will be very happy.
Yep.
Now, they did talk about a Muppet Land recently, or at least a more enhanced Muppet area, and then they ended up recently
getting rid of the Muppets.
Yeah, it seems like they might be getting rid of the Muppets. It's still up in the air.
In Hollywood studios, at
but
least.
The point is, definitely we can't trust these rumors.
I know.
But this is like the coolest rumor.
I would be so happy.
Yeah. So, and you know, Star Wars Land became a thing, but Indy they haven't done much with it yet.
No, and I wish they would.
We're huge Indiana Jones fans. Let me say that, lifelong Disney fan.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest thing, Disney, always. But growing up, right after Disney for me, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and the Muppets.
Absolutely, I completely agree.
And that was, you know, before it was a Disney thing.
Same for me, yeah.
So obviously I was very happy when Disney bought all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, so yeah, super excited. Sometimes I think might be more into Indy than Star Wars.
Really?
Sometimes I feel maybe, but that's hard to say. But so
maybe it depends on your mood.
Yeah, I don't know, but a pretty huge fan of Indiana Jones. Had the Temple of Doom lunchbox.
Oh, that's awesome.
When I was a kid. But anyway,
I love Temple of Doom. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, I actually really like Crystal Skull.
I like it too. Yeah.
I honestly, if you don't really appreciate that movie, most people hate it. But if you watch the review that James, the Nintendo nerd, James Rolfe, did a review of that Cinemassacre review, and he makes all the good points of how it's really not so different from Temple of Doom. As far as how realistic it is.
Right, but some people hate Temple of Doom, so that's
yeah, but there's a lot of people that only hate Crystal Skull,
right.
And I don't think it deserves all that hate. But you know, it's far from my favorite, but I don't think it deserves the hate.
But I think the point we're trying to make is that, I mean, it's worthy of a park
Indiana Jones is a big deal. A lot of people love Indiana Jones. I think I've heard that Disney might still be trying to gauge the audience interest.
Oh yeah.
They've greenlit a new movie, Indiana Jones, with Harrison Ford.
Sweet. Good.
As Indiana Jones, which is hard to believe.
I didn't know that. That's amazing.
But it might be happening, and I'm excited.
Well, we're interested, Disney, so bring us the land.
So here's the thing, though. Okay, so right now, Disney has the Indiana Jones stunt show.
Right, and then in Disneyland, they have the Indiana Jones ride.
There's a different Indiana Jones ride in Paris, I think.
Okay.
That is like a coaster.
I don't know.
I mean, in Indiana Jones Land, you could bring all three of these together.
Right, you could. Well, what kind of rides would you want to see?
Well, before I get into that, let me say that the theory is that this is supposed to replace Dino Land.
Which I'm totally okay with.
In which Dino Land would have been really cool if it was really well done.
Yeah.
But most of it is just like Carnival Land.
Which makes no sense whatsoever.
You don't want to see that at a Disney park. You want to see higher quality stuff.
Like Dinosaur.
Yeah, Dinosaur.
We love that ride.
We love that ride, but
I know.
If this happens, Dinosaur will probably be transformed
into the Indiana Jones ride that they have in Disneyland.
Yeah, which is sad, and also I kind of like the thing about certain rides sticking around at least one park.
I love Dinosaur. I love it so much. But I loved Indiana Jones way more.
It's like, that's the one thing that would be okay.
Yeah.
If you're going to replace Dinosaur with anything.
It's okay.
And I've always wanted to ride that Indy ride. I mean, I plan to get to Disneyland at some point.
Absolutely, we are.
But an Indiana Jones land would just be amazing. And I was going to say one other thing they have and we've been to this. We've been to the stunt show also, but we've been to this also, and this is at Disney Springs. They have a pub, a bar.
Oh yeah.
Jacques Lindsay's bar, Hangar Bar. Jacques Lindsay's Hangar Bar, which is a bar which does have food. Interesting Indiana Jones themed food and gorgeous Indiana Jones themed decor.
Oh, we loved it. It was
gorgeous
so amazing.
Decor, and the character Jacques Lindsay is the one from the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark,
right?
Who was flying the plane. He's Indy's friend.
I hate snakes, Jacques. I hate him.
Yeah, Jacques has his pet snake in the plane with Indy, but he's a good guy. He's Indy's buddy. And yeah, we really enjoyed the time we went to Jacques Lindsay's
it was
Hangar
fun.
Bar, which I don't know how popular that place is.
I don't know
I hope
either.
it sticks around, but you know, if they moved it to an Indiana Jones land, that'd be cool too.
That would be amazing.
There are so many things that you could put in Indiana Jones land you wouldn't even think of until you really stop to think about it.
Gosh.
But they say it'll probably be a South America themed area,
Which doesn't really go with any of the movies, does it?
I think in the Crystal Skull, I think there was some South America stuff.
Well, what's funny is that that's what they're kind of doing with Star Wars Land, is they're kind of making a whole new planet. So they would probably just not really theme it to a specific...
To a movie.
Yeah. Movie.
Well, I would like to see elements of the various movies. I'm trying to think. I think the very beginning of Raiders might have been... It was South American, that opening scene, I believe. Yeah, the funny thing is they have that Nepal area at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
That always gives me an Indiana Jones feel to it.
So does mine.
I love eating at Yak and Yeti, which some people think Yak and Yeti's terrible.
I love that place.
We love the food
so
and we
Indiana
love that. It feels like Indiana Jones when I'm there. And of course, Epcot has the Morocco Pavilion, which also feels very much like Indiana Jones. And then the theme, the stunt show at MGM, not MGM anymore. Disney's Hollywood Studios.
It will forever be MGM to us.
It was MGM for so long we were there. But the stunt show there, they used to have that awesome store, the little Indiana Jones store, which I don't even know if I guess they still have it, but I think the quality of the contents has gone down a bit. I believe they closed down the Indy store in California. So I'm always not sure with Indiana Jones and the Muppets just how much Disney is interested in them. But I hope they're very interested in this. Yeah.
I hope.
What would you like to see?
Gosh, I haven't really stopped to think about it. Have you thought about it?
Well, for starters, we want those other rides that are in the other parks.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Already you could have a park just by bringing in all that other stuff.
I mean, see, I would want a marketplace, you know, and I would want to be able to go buy dates. And I would, you know,
sugar dates and figs.
All that stuff, you know, but I don't know if that goes with the South American thing.
Yeah, if they are truly doing a South American area, then that complicates.
Like basically take Morocco from Epcot and put it over there.
Let's kind of turn all of Animal Kingdom into an Indiana Jones.
Oh, that would be amazing.
It'd be like Indiana Jones areas of every section of Animal Kingdom, but that's not gonna happen. But that would be cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They could.
I would love like a markrise area and like a restaurant for, you know.
You could have a South American marketplace area.
They have to have that restaurant that he's sitting in when he's depressed about Marion just dying and. You know,
how would you do a restaurant? Because I feel like if they had an Indiana Jones themed restaurant, they would have to have like chilled monkey brains.
It wouldn't be Indiana Jones. It wouldn't be like specifically Indiana Jones themed. It would just be whatever that restaurant was called in that movie. You know what I mean?
You mean which one?
Raiders,
which movie? Raiders? Oh yeah. But
like
that was very much that was very much a like Morocco Epcot,
which is why I don't think they should go with the South American theme.
Yeah, it's because Animal Kingdom is already very sectioned off.
Yeah.
For countries and things like that, so or continents, I should say.
Unfortunately, because the rumor is with this theme, I I can't really
that makes it harder
put
to
anything in there because of that.
Okay, let's forget about the South America thing.
Okay.
And let's just talk about Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Concepts for this, for like an Indiana Jones land.
Okay, there should be, if they could expand the land, they should have a speedboat thing where they're like passing through things,
where things are becoming too close together.
Yeah,
and you have to go between them.
Go between them? Are you crazy?
Crazy? Don't go between. No. That's oddly specific to.
I'm gonna get specific with this. Okay, like this is what I want. I want specific.
And the fact that it's Animal Kingdom, I mean, you got to be thinking like Snake Pit.
Right, yeah.
Rat Pit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how they're tying this in with animals. Yeah, there's the jungle scene in Temple of Doom. I mean, there are animal scenes throughout the indie films. I don't know how you're going to really make it. Doesn't it seem though, like this is a little off topic, but not exactly. They're focusing so much on these lands for the new properties and attractions, all based on films, that they're not caring anymore about the themes of the parks.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And that's, think so. I'll be straight honest with you, that sucks. Epcot maybe needed some bigger ticket items, and I love Guardians of the Galaxy, but is it going to make any sense in Epcot? I don't know. Right now, I'm concerned about that.
Honestly, though, I don't have the attachment to Animal Kingdom that I do have to Epcot. You know what I mean? So while I'm a little upset about it for Epcot, for Animal Kingdom, I'm like, hell yeah, let's make it an Indiana Jones place. You know, like whatever.
Well, I can see that there's probably a way to do it with Indiana Jones in Animal Kingdom. Pandora was more of a stretch to me than Indiana Jones.
I don't even care about Pandora.
I don't care about Pandora.
I've seen all the videos. We don't care. I don't care.
It's not. Not only is it not Disney, but it's not even a great movie.
We have this amazing Renaissance Festival here in Texas, and it's called the Texas Renaissance Festival. And there's an area, like a wooded area, that seems just as pleasing to me, if not more, because it's Renaissance themed. The fact that, like, I don't need to go into this Avatar land and have these little puppet things on me.
Nothing against people who buy it, but I'm underwhelmed even by that dragon thing that they're walking around with.
I mean, you have to make it work.
I'm waiting for Star Wars Land and whatever puppet thing they want to put on my shoulder there, I'll probably be really excited about.
No, I don't want a puppet thing. If you're gonna give me something like that, it better be a robot.
Yeah, I feel like it should be more. It looks very plastic.
Yeah.
But we're
like
super off topic. But.
Any of you girls remember what are those dancing things I mentioned earlier?
Sky dancers.
They remind me like the art. I'm
the quality.
Serious.
You mean the plastic quality?
The plastic and the art
on it.
The wings, the art, everything reminds me of a sky dancer. And if you remember how crappy those things were, I mean, yeah, like, okay, let's shoot it into the... Come on, people.
Yeah, I'm unimpressed by those things also because they seem very plasticky to me. When a thing closes its mouth, it has that clonk of a plastic toy.
Yeah.
So I'm not impressed by those. I forget what they're called. I'm not wildly impressed by Avatar Land. I never liked the idea, but it's not just that. It's just creepy and not Disney enough to me. And I don't know why Indiana Jones is enough.
It just seems boring.
It's just Adventure Land and stuff. Indiana Jones works for me as a Disney thing even. Somehow, I don't know, Star Wars.
Because it's got
all that stuff.
It's got a similar heart to it.
I think Avatar, even just the film, it's not memorable in any way to me. And you haven't seen it.
No.
But I've seen it, and it was just like such a throwaway film to me. I wasn't even impressed by it. People were raving about the
CGI at the time.
Well, actually that, but also the 3D.
Oh yeah.
Did not do much for me. I don't know. I just not impressed with that. But Indiana Jones Land, I would go crazy for.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know how they would tie it in with animals, but I'm sure there are ways to do it. But yeah, there'd have to be a restaurant, a really cool restaurant. Yeah. I would expect Indiana Jones themed food in the restaurant.
Yeah.
The thing is, they already have Jacques Lindsay, but yeah, I want one where they bring me a monkey head.
Chilled monkey brains.
I want the monkey head with
Give me your hat.
Jello and bananas inside, whatever it was, but.
Because I'm gonna puke it.
Oh yeah.
You missed it.
I missed it. I'm thinking about this restaurant. You know, or they could do a restaurant like the fancy restaurant too, like was it Lao She's restaurant?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, the Club Obi-Wan.
Lao She's.
Club Obi-Wan. That's what it was called,
Oh
and
my
that would be
God.
awesome at Disney.
I would audition for that part so fast.
To be the singer in that place. Would you finally say, "I'm gonna go be a Disney performer"?
Yeah, if that were an option, yes, probably.
Yeah, I would love to go to Club Obi-Wan and enjoy the show, and yeah, but you couldn't do that if you were setting it all in South America. That's kind of that's a big hang up if this is going to be South American. But I don't know, as far as rides, I feel like I don't know what the coaster is like in Paris. I feel like there should be a mine train coaster.
Well, is that not what the coaster is like in Disneyland? It's not the mine train? Oh no, because it's Raiders.
It's a totally original. No, it's totally original.
So yes. The mine train thing would be so awesome.
Which might be what it is in Paris, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But you know that whole mine train scene in Temple of Doom? That was a coaster scene. I mean, that's what
that
it was.
That would be great. Like I said, I like the speedboat thing.
I don't see that working because that was such a brief scene.
What else do they have in any of the movies, though?
Is there a way to make an attraction where you have to go through the through the various tests to get to the Holy Grail?
Ooh, the penitent man shall pass.
Oh yeah. Let's walk across that invisible. That might be too intense, I think, but
that's like an HHN house or something.
Yeah, that's almost Halloween Horror Nights, but it would be very cool. I don't think I could do that though. Walking across the invisible.
I don't know how Indy did that. I would be like crawling like on her.
I would get across it, but that's how I do it.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know,
they'd probably stick in like a virtual ride of where you're on like Jacques' airplane or something like that, you know.
Flying an airplane. Yeah. There's also young Indiana Jones. That's a lot of material.
They won't bring him in though.
They probably won't work with young Indiana Jones, but that's a lot of material.
I love young Indy, but they won't.
Yeah.
What about Raiders? There's stuff in Raiders.
It's just, as far as rides are concerned, I mean, you can do all kinds of shows, I guess, but as far as rides are concerned...
Well, I mean, they would do generic things like, you know, like a dark ride of one movie or something like that.
I guess they've done the best possible thing they can with the rides, because that ride in California, you'd have to bring that, and they're going to, put it in Dinosaur.
And I mean, how many rides are they going to want to have?
Yeah, if you had a coaster that was a mine train coaster, and if you had that dinosaur one,
they would probably put like an Aladdin carpet or a Dumbo type ride, but for Indy, I don't know what it would be. It would be like something going up.
Yeah, I wonder if they would come up with some really original ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There were all those novels where they were coming out with all these original ideas. Even if they did like
a second Jungle Cruise type ride, I mean, that would be cool. Like a second kind of ride like that.
Yeah, that's
going
true.
Through the jungle or something. Or the raft. You're on a raft.
A raft? Yeah. Oh, but they've got a raft ride.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. I feel like they're not going to repeat that.
They totally probably would. If you're in a raft ride and going down and seeing all the... That's awesome. I like that.
Endless possibilities.
And you go down a waterfall at the very end.
Well, you know what? The duck. Again, this is Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
But there's a vehicle called the Duck that is like a Jeep, but it actually is a boat also.
Oh, yeah.
And you remember that scene that they went over the waterfall?
Yeah, exactly.
And another waterfall. And,
oh, yeah, they would totally do that.
They could totally do a ride in a duck. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be very cool. And what else? Like they could do motorcycles. They could do a lot of different things. With animals, I don't know what they're going to do with incorporating animals.
Well, I mean, the
horseback ride.
Dino Land doesn't have any animals. They don't have.
That's true. They didn't legit have any animals.
No. Avatar Land doesn't have any animals.
Dino Land has a digging for fossils area, and some people have said, you know, they might keep
an
that.
archaeological thing.
It would still be very Indiana Jones.
That would be very indie.
Maybe you could be digging for
artifacts
and dinosaur
That
bones.
would be cool.
You could practically have a dinosaur ride and have Indy finding the lost dinosaur island. You know, I mean,
you stripped the great movie ride, use their sing from that and move it over there.
Yeah, grab that Indy animatronic over. But I think this is awesome. I hope it's not a rumor.
I would be.
I hope it's legit. This would. I love Animal Kingdom.
I do too.
But this would take it up
another notch.
So far. And if I had my wish, they would change Avatar Land to Indiana Jones Land.
Agree.
I wouldn't even care if you kept. I never do anything except for dinosaur over in Dino Land.
I don't see Avatar Land having a lasting.
I feel like at some point they're going to be like, people aren't caring about this Avatar stuff anymore.
They're not going to.
We're going to have to change this badly, and they probably won't because they spend so much money on
It'll
it
probably
until
be
it's
around
getting
for
rough.
20 more years.
Maybe 10.
And then it's gonna. I mean.
And then they're gonna either change it to, I don't know.
People aren't gonna care.
They're gonna
anymore.
change it to something else. That's not a huge change. Star Wars Land 2, I don't know, but they're gonna have to do something. Avatar, you know what I predict? The second Avatar movie flopping, and and then they're gonna be like, uh-oh, but maybe not.
It's either gonna flop really hard, or it's gonna be this humongous hit that we didn't even see coming.
I wouldn't see it coming. No.
Gonna upset me.
And I feel like the whole point of the second movie, I feel like the Disney company is like, okay, you need to get cracking with that second movie, and you better make it this and this and this so that it can help our, you know, theme park.
True.
But and that could make it good, or it could make it terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly,
we'll have to
but
see.
We're saying this from a perspective of we kind of want it to. I don't want Disney to fail in any way, but I want Avatar Land to fail because I don't like it.
I don't either.
I haven't been there. I know a lot of people changed their tune. A lot of people who didn't want it changed their tune when they went there.
Let's just put it this way. I have no desire to go there, and I probably won't go there for a few years, at least until Star Wars Land is completed, and then we start going to the other parks again.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been to the other parks because we've been doing these Halloween trips and everything. Except for Epcot, because it's hard to avoid Epcot. We love Epcot.
I love Epcot.
We love Epcot. All this changing to Epcot is, we're like, no. But yeah, this time we're not going to Epcot. We're just going to the Halloween stuff. But yeah, I don't know, man. Indiana Jones Land. It sounds amazing to me, and I really hope it happens.
I'm excited. I do too.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below.
Do you
Tell
have
us
any
what kind of ride,
attraction ideas?
Yeah. What would you like to see? What kind of food besides chilled monkey brains? I want dates. And what else do you think?
If it's South America, you're not getting them, but that would be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be very Morocco.
With the bugs, with the little bugs.
The bugs that you open up
Yeah.
and there's meat in there.
Heck yeah.
I see them selling this stuff as like candy.
Probably. Or desserts.
Yeah, at like a candy shop or
Yeah.
something, and that's fine.
Can you imagine the special events they can have there though? Like the special event night Indiana Jones party or something like that with all of these desserts. Yeah. Oh, good lord.
They could do, you know how they do the Star Wars Jedi training thing? They could have some kind of like, well, I guess they're not going to train kids to use whips and stuff.
No.
But that would be cool. Shooting range and whip training.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that's not going to happen. But I do like the idea of like a Club Obi-Wan and stuff like that, you know. It's unfortunate they can't do this in the Nepal area.
I know,
you know, they could have Marion's place.
Oh God, I know.
Remember Marion's place?
Her bar.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Because that's what when I go in there, that's what I feel like I'm doing. But
I would cry. I'm starting to tear up right now. I would
love Indiana
cry.
So,
if that happened,
yeah, I'm up for anything really. Okay, guys, that's all we wanted to say.
Like,
comment, subscribe,
comments, everything.
Give us your ideas and opinions on Indiana Jones Land, the movies,
Can you hear
Avatar
that?
even.
The music piping through the Indiana Jones music. I'm crying. I have to go.
I mean, I get that from Disney Hollywood Studios in that area, that little small area.
Yeah.
Where they pipe the music through.
I know.
And you've got, I missed that little shop. I guess it's always closed by the time we get to that area, but
I gotta say, I know this is off topic, but the fact that I'm not gonna be able to hear the Muppets piping through in the Muppet Land.
Well, they still have the Muppet Show.
I remember I went
there
at Christmas time one time, and they were playing the Muppet Christmas Carol music, and I love that soundtrack.
I'm not ready to count the Muppets out yet, and honestly, there's a chance that maybe the Muppets will have a land instead of India. Well, change Avatar Land to Indiana Jones Land, and then change Dino Land to Muppet Land.
Yay!
They're mostly animals, and
True.
That's the way I figure. But I'm not counting out the Muppets yet. I think we might lose the movie in a few years, which breaks my heart because the theater is perfect.
It's great.
I mean, they could make a new show. This is off topic. We're talking about Muppets now, but they could do a show in that same theater with actual Muppets.
Oh God, that would be amazing.
The actual Muppet Show, guys.
That would be so incredible. Why haven't they done that? What is going on?
I don't understand. For a while, they had a stage show, and it was people in Muppet costumes.
Oh Lord.
What the heck?
No. Maybe the manpower is too difficult. But they have the Nemo show, right? Which is puppets also.
Yeah.
You guys, use your brain.
They are doing it over at Magic Kingdom. I'm dying to see it.
Me too.
Within the Liberty Square.
I cannot wait to see that.
I want to see that so badly, but I mean, you could do it in the actual Muppet Show. You really could.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think they're tossing out the Muppets just yet. I hope not. I love the Muppets, and they paid money for them. They need to use them. They haven't used them well, except for the 2 big screen movies they made. Those are both great movies.
Agreed.
But they've tried to do them on TV a bunch of times. They haven't been doing a good job with that. I really liked Muppet Vision 4D or 3D or 4D. I hate to see it go. I feel like it's going to, but yeah.
Anyway.
Indiana Jones Land, we're all for it.
Yeah.
Make a Muppet Land, we'll be all for it.
Do it.
Avatar, you're gonna have to change that at some point. People are not gonna like it.
Not anymore, guys.
Okay, but tell us what you think, guys.
All right.
Okay, we'll see you.
See you later.